Hi everybody, hope you're having a great day. Today's video is a little bit different. It is not a tutorial. I just have a couple little tips, tricks and tips and things that maybe you didn't know that might help you in your paper crafting life. So I'm going to turn this camera and give you a couple little tips. Oh, first of all, hi, I'm Wendy, in case you don't know me. Sorry, my camera's about to fall. I'm a retired art educator, but I always say once an art teacher, always an art teacher. I'm here to help you and sometimes your kids get creative, get crafty, and bring out your inner artist. So with that, let's get started. Now, one of the very first things I want to talk about is I cover my work area. I have this pretty table, and it's a work table. It's meant to be a workbench, but I don't want to, I want to try to keep it nice. So one of the things I do is Stampin' Up! Sells this paper in a whole, what do you call it, booklet of it, I guess, but it's big, and grid paper, and it is where I do all my practicing, my rubbing things off, stamping off on. So it's very handy to have this paper. Also, you'll see that I have some of this. This is one of those rubber sheets you get at like Hobby Lobby or Michael's or wherever. I usually put one or two of these down because having a little bit of cushiness under your stamps when you're stamping really helps them stamp better. So that's what these are. There's a tip for you. Okay, get yourself some of these. If you're going to do a lot of crafting, a lot of paper crafting and stamping, get yourself some of these rubber sheets from a craft store, and get yourself some of these big pieces of grid paper from Stampin' Up! Let me know and I can help you find it on the website. Okay, another tip is we use blocks, clear blocks, for our stamps. Here's a stamp set I was getting ready to mount, and I'll show you that in a minute. But we use clear blocks to put our stamps on, stamp, 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 and then we're able to take them off. Now, in the olden days, the old days of stamping, I've been stamping for a long time, okay? In the olden days, our stamps were put on wood blocks, and you didn't have these acrylic blocks. The bad thing about wooden block, and I was a wooden block purist for the longest time, but I started to fall in love with these other kinds of stamps because you can see where you're stamping better. With the wood blocks, you can't see where that's going exactly. You just have to kind of hope and pray it's going exactly where you want it. With the clear blocks and things, it really helps. But anyway, so we have these clear blocks of many different sizes, but they get grubby, excuse me. I need to enunciate. They get grubby with just adhesives and different things. And I wanted to show you how I clean mine. I use a little bit of Goo Gone, okay, and I spray the Goo Gone on, and I rub that good old Goo Gone is amazing. It's like the best stuff. And I do both sides. You don't even need to respray. And it is clear as a bell. Now, the only thing is you want to get the Goo Gone off of it before you start stamping. So I usually fill a sink with soapy, warm dishwater, and I just kind of rinse all the Goo Gone off the blocks. Makes them nice and clean and good to go. All right, and the final tip for today is how to mount your stamp sets. Now, we have, let me grab another one of my stamp sets real quick. Okay, we have two different kinds of stamp sets. The first kind is Photopolymer. Photopolymer stamp sets you don't have to mount at all. They are clear. Okay, this is one I just got. This is what it looks like. It's really kind of pretty, graceful tiles. The only thing I would say with these is this top layer. Keep the bottom layer that's a little thicker. It gives you something. A lot of people take them off. See how they're printed on the inside? A lot of people take them off and put them there. And you can do that. You can store them right here on the case. but I always tend to just leave them on this thick piece of plastic. I do, however, usually get rid of the thin plastic that's on top just because it's a pain to always pull it off. So I trash that. Okay, so that's our photopolymer stamps. The other type of stamp we have is called the cling stamp sets, and it's more what you would consider a traditional stamp. And they come where you have to, can you see how they're separated there? You have to pop them out, and in order for them to stick on your blocks, you need to add the little stickers on the back. So I was going to finish this set for you. This is an old, from last year, one of our celebration sets that I hadn't mounted yet, and I kind of wanted to use it. It was kind of cute. I like this little van, and that kind of stuff. Anyway, so I already mounted some of them. I've already popped them out of like this one comes in this rubber square. I already popped them out from there. These three I have already mounted. They're sticky. See how that works? So they will cling to your blocks much better, okay? And this one has been too. Okay, nice and sticky. So these two still need to be mounted, and let me show you how to mount them. Okay, they come with the stickers, right? All right, and I'm gonna do this car next. First thing you do is you pull off the backing off the rubber, okay? Then you pop out the correct sticker, okay? And the sticker is always split in the back. You're gonna pull the backing off that sticker. So now you have a clear, sticky sticker of the car, okay? See how it matches? Can you see that? Car, okay? But I'm gonna flip it over. It has to be flipped. It'll fit. You just line it up, and ta-da! You've mounted that car. All right, I'm gonna do one more for you. This one is this car with balloons, convertible with balloons coming out of it. All right, so you take off the backing, you grab the sticker that matches, you take the backing off the sticker until the sticker is clear, okay? And you usually have to flip it and line it up. So now you can see what that stamp is, and it's ready to stick to a block, okay? Done and done. And then you throw all this stuff away. So I've got to do this one later. And that one, the words, it takes a while, but worth it. Okay, I hope you enjoyed those tips. And, I hope you enjoyed all those tips. Let me know if you have any other questions. I'm happy to help, or if you'd like tips on something else, or you want to see a certain technique, let me know, and I will do my best to provide it for you. Thanks. Have a good day. Bye.